BP1 Tawakal. And Chief alisema kuna market, niko na team yangu hapa. Once we leave this place, we are going to have a meeting. We have people who have worked with the county council, we have people who have worked with the town council, and there are those who joined the ministry during the devolution time. So hiyo kikao itafanyika. Na kama kuna space which is undeveloped still, and it was earmarked for public utility, if it has temporary structures, we shall remove it. But if it has permanent buildings on it, then we have to find a way of solving that issue. On the poor working relationship between the lands department and the administrators, lands department, the Ministry of Agriculture, lands department with the people, and as my chief officer has said, this is a new administration. I am the team leader, and I will work for this community. And my staff, if there were any issues before, they will either have to change, they look for transfer to another department, or they leave that office. The issue of the farms and the roads, and people having a problem of bringing the farm produce. We are going to liaise with the cultural extension officers. Then we call the farmers for a meeting. We only need to use our common sense. It doesn't require any magic. Because if you have a farm and you take away your fence 2 feet, two steps, and the other one, takes back his fence 2 steps, that is good space for even a vehicle to move in up to the farms. The issue of land grabbing on the borderline, thank you, Chief, for taking the initiative. Thank you for liaising with the people from Bulhawa side. It is a cross-border issue. It has security implication. Thus, it requires a multi-agency approach. For that matter, and I've been with the DCC yesterday. We had spoken quite a bit of it, and I'm instructing the chief officer, the director of administration, and the director of lands to make sure, hata kama itakuwa ni pesa yao, they hire a truck, they remove, the things that have been used to demarcate that place, and either work with the municipality to come and collect on their behalf, or do something, but they must remove it. On the agendas of complaints, we shall be opening a lands complaint office. And that office will have staff. And those staff will give anybody who comes with a complaint a form to fill in. That complaint, once the person fills in the form, will also draw a sketch of where the complaint is about. That office will have a customer care service. We have brought in a lawyer from the legal department. We have land administrators present. We shall have the administrators from both national government and the county government becoming part of that process. As a department, we are approaching the Kenya Police to tell them not to take up any land dispute issues until the Land Complaints Office has failed to resolve it. Once our office has failed to resolve it, or once somebody is not contented with the results that are coming out of that process, then you can either go to court or you can go to the police. But for the policemen to be addressing issues of disputes, and it's a very unfortunate situation. The other issue is about land registration. Now we have a plan which was approved by the Assembly, and we are implementing that plan. When I was going through the vetting, I have promised the people of Mandera County that we shall have issued titles exactly after I finish 1 year in office. That will be November 7th. If I cannot provide titles by the 7th of November, I have no business being in office. I'll resign and walk out. So these are personal commitments I have made to the people of Mandera. And I'm sure I'm working with this able team to facilitate and that. Because these days, a family member has a problem, somebody is taken to court, you want bond, you have to look for a relative who is working with the county government to put his payslip. And you have a property worth 20 million shillings that you don't have a document for. All you have in the receipt El Fumbili from the county government. That is very sad. You have a relative who has become sick. He has been admitted at the hospital. He has a bill of 1 million shillings. Of course, the relatives will go and make the contribution, but that requires time. If you have a title deed in your home, you take the title deed, take it to the hospital, release the patient, do the fundraising, bring the money, and take it to hospital and take your title. And that is the reason why we need to issue title deeds to people. So it's very, very important that we finish this process. On the issue of registration, we have a new forms which have come. These forms will also give you what we call the preparation of PDPs. Of course, the experts are here. Then there will be land subdivision. If you want to subdivide your land, you must come and apply. And then you pay for the subdivision. There is no surveyor who is going to do for you subdivision without you paying for it. So there are forms here, and the officers involved will be able to put you through this. We appreciate you and the work you are doing for both the national government and the county government. The people we are serving are the great people of Mandera. There is no other home that we have. Our home is Mandera. We are not going to migrate from this place. So what we do today is what we will appreciate and what will serve us when we are in retirement. I don't want to retire in Mandera. When I had the opportunity to be the Minister for Lands, I did not survey the land. I did not give public utilities. These days, ECD has been devolved. Why will you allow, or why will you want a child who is 4 years or 5 years to walk 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers to go to an ECD center? Why? Why will you allow somebody to grab an ECD class? Please, you are our ears, you are our eyes on the ground. The land administrators cannot be in Borwago location, they cannot be in BP1 location. The farthest we can have a land administrator is at the sub-county level.
I want to take this opportunity to really thank you for the good job that you have done in the subsequent programs that we have had as a county government. Also, I want to really appreciate the cordial working relationship that has been established after our meeting that we had here on the other day. Na tumeona with that cordial relationship, there's a lot of change. Vitu zinafanywa haraka na machief kidogo wameachilia ile break walikuwa wameweka kwa our village administrators, and we really appreciate that, Bwana DCC. Today is the Ministry of Lands Affairs, and you know our role is to coordinate, supervise, and manage county government programs across the county. So I really want to urge you to take note of whatever Waziri and his team are going to say with the seriousness that it deserves.
Na bahali ingine huko nyuma karibu na RDU iko ardhi ya school ambao watu wamejafanyia plan, wanataka bora hiyo ardhi. Tumesugia, tumetoa hiyo pokonso umeweka na still nataka hiyo maneno ikome, tufanye support pamoja. Badala watu wanachukua ardhi ya serikali na sisi tukisipata support kutoka county na national ufanya kazi pamoja, ardhi inakuwa mzuri, ardhi itakuwa mzuri ili tufanye kazi pamoja vile sasa. Kwa sababu ardhi iko kubwa, lakini kwa watu kujifungia mashamba ya Bakolo na Barwako hiyo yote iko 655 rain farms ambao 655 rain farms. Bakolo, Banjele, Barwako, Korome, Chira, Chachanle hiyo yote duse desa farm. Na hakuna barabara na watu wanataka garab kando. Kwa hivyo ardhi tuko naye, tunataka tushirikiane pamoja, tufanye hiyo kazi mzuri, wapimie watu ile imebaki kidogo na watu washukue amri ya serikali, sisi tufanye pamoja. Tunashukuru ile county administrator tunafanya pamoja. Niko na chief mbili ya county ya Korome na ya Barwako. Na tumestart pamoja tukue teamwork. Na sasa kama waziri yetu ameingia na sisi tuko pamoja, nafikiri mambo ya kujifanyia kando ya brokers ya kuuza ardhi bolot na farms kujifungia itaisha.
Governor, His Excellency the Governor aliemphasize wakati wa Jamhuri Day. Na hiyo ndio hata inaleta conflicts. Watu wanaenda wakijikawia na unafikiri hiyo maproga ndio wanaenda hiyo. So ningeomba county government mkuwe na good strategy ya kugawiwa watu shamba kama ni kukawa. Sio watu wenyewe wanaenda tu anakawa. It's not a jungle law. Saa hii iko serikali ya county na iko serikali ya national government. Kama kuna mahali inatakana watu wafanyiwe settlement, tutoke kwa ile traditional means ya watu wenyewe kwenda kusurvey na kujiwekea. Tuweke mikakati. So tunaomba waziri weka mikakati. Kama jamii fulani wanafikiria hapa ni kwao, wakuje wakete na serikali, wajadiliane na serikali na wakuwe na mbinu hawa surveyors waende wa survey na wakawe mtu kulingana na vile imeeleweka. Sasa community hii ikikuja inajikawia, hii community inakuja inajikawia. Sasa ardhi ni ya nani? So vitu kama hizo ndio natakana tuangalie. And then jinsi ya kuhandle complaints. Machief na hawa village administrators ningeomba mform kitu kama committee. Kukiwa na any complaint, the first step inatakana mchukue ni kudocument your complaint, kuregister your complaint. First step ni kuregister your complaint. Register the complaint. Wakati umeregister the complaint, have that committee in place ambayo wewe huko chief wako na pengine samwase mkalie hiyo complaint. Ikisindikana forward hiyo complaint kwa either ward administrator ama yes, ndio sasa itaenda direct mpaka kwa ofisi ya waziri ikifuata hiyo protocol.